We now return to Assassin's Creed 3. Picking up where we left off. Okay. I think I'm going to want the effects up just a little bit. Back to where they were. It was doing alright for a while there. I don't think we're going to have sea shanties going on anytime soon. Hopefully. Back into the dark as shit part of the game. There's absolutely no way that this would hold a grown man. Okay.
Oh, no, hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
Can you not climb this?
Just a heads up, there's no elevator access from here on out.
Thanks.
You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
I mean, we could just do the Lara Croft method and cut a cable, just zip our way up there. That is literally the only way up. Do not fucking do that.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Maybe that's a little too loud again, I don't know. It seems like suddenly the volume settings changed, so that where it was is now too quiet. Why would I want you to get down that? Okay.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
And maybe that's a little too loud again.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Okay.
Now! Open your chute, now!
With fucking what? All you're gonna make me do is press any button, then just make this a cinematic. Terribly interesting, much like most of the game. Wow, that really needed my input. I might have sailed onto the wrong building or something. I'm telling you, this game just cannot stop being boring.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh!
Okay, but we can kill him. We can kill him. We can kill...
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
So, like... Was that the guy that was imprisoned before us in the first game? Because it wasn't the guy that got trapped inside the Animus, right? Patch notes. These aren't even to anything. They're just fluff. Not go exploring the yeah. Didn't we already do all this? Where are the new ones? Here we are. I want to rearrange this so that new email goes to the top, please. resting state, okay. She's just venting on the emails, even like she's sitting right across from this guy, and I'm comatose inside the Animus, and she's just writing out her grievances. Okay. Something from somebody. Hello. Is this the guy trapped in the Animus again? It's Blades. So, and they're reading each other's emails then, or at least they're reading my emails. Okay.
I know everyone thinks I'm being silly, but I can't shake the feeling we're being watched.
We are being watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or something else? Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? Oh, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a way to survive. Maybe they found one. Was it weird seeing Cross?
I don't remember who he is.
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now.
All right. What the hell are you doing now?
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
Why is it saving before I'm allowed to answer that question?
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
Okay.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe?
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. Now keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
I mean, is there more to this conversation?
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives.
Well, given that the franchise is probably never going to end, even after the demise of Ubisoft, they'll just sell it to somebody, this will probably never happen. Okay, can we go explore a little bit more and maybe pop Juno back up for something new? Fuck, I don't know. Do I even go down there, maybe? Is it worth me going down there? Let's pop down here, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Well, for one thing, you're not letting me. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that just goes into... Can't get up that. Nothing but death and darkness over that way. Oh, there is a staircase, but that's not... That's not the one that goes up there. Go through this again, why not? Okay. Can we go that way? No. Alright. Well, I highly doubt that there's, Jesus Christ, anything else over there. Because we're just going to end up in the same places. I don't see anything new that appears to have unlocked, so I guess we go back to the Animus. Probably accomplished everything. I mean, does that go anywhere? That's a crack in the wall, but it doesn't seem to actually go anywhere. This is just darkness. Yeah. We've probably exhausted Juno for now. I'm sure she'll, when we can talk to her again, I'm sure she'll show up again next to the thing. She's hanging out over here this time. This is no longer as dark as it used to be. Oh boy. Well, okay. For a minute there, I thought I found something. So fucking dark over here. So is that gonna maybe open? That block gonna move out of the way? Because, like, why would they do that, right? Why would they design something for you to go up if you could not go up it? And especially when you have to go on the monkey bars to get there. Was there a thing I turned around on, maybe? And alright, whatever. Back we go.
Good luck, Desmond.
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Spare a
All
moment.
these things I must determine.
Of course.
For only
Have a
by
look.
knowing my enemy can I hope to stop
What
them.
is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
what brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now,
What do you mean? What has happened?
men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Connor, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Okay, well, can we go in here? Because I kind of want to do the business again. Is that on the inside or the outside? I guess it's on the inside. Craft weapons and tools you need to gain yes, yes, yes. Can I go in the door like a normal person this time, or...? Here's the ledger. Oh. Okay, first, what do you want me to do? Encyclopedia of the Common Man.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Okay. Not sure what that means. Now that an artisan is settled in the homestead, the crafting section has been unlocked. Open the crafting menu. Press A to craft the barrel recipe. You can craft 2 barrels because you have 2 oak lumber. Lance has crafted 2 barrels. Resource can now be sold or used for what? Recipes can be collected through the world each time. Ah, for fuck's sake! Well, we're not going to waste shit on a convoy. We don't need the money. Oak bark. Connor, beaver pelts, all sorts of shit here. What do I do with it? Beaver pelt, can I just... Why isn't the fucking thing going away? Oh, I thought maybe that was diseased. That's all those recipes that I've unlocked, that I earned, and this is the one thing we can make. Add convoy capacity, land convoy. Just adds another slot or something. Okay, consumables. Bait. I can't make shit here, can I? Big Dave, the blacksmith. Okay, we don't have him. Leyden jar. Just for what? Who knows? The hanger sword. Can make spirits. Okay, well, I imagine that sells, right? Can be traded using convoys. Yeah, so that's it. It's an unnecessary minigame just to give you money, provided you can actually get your fucking people to market. Probably be better just doing it myself at this point, frankly. Running around town and then taking it to a trader. Alright. So we do have some shit here. It's a shame none of that seems to be for my own home, because it's a little sparse. Oh, there's a painting for the manor, wasn't there? Where does that show up? What? Oh, I think that's for the candle. It's the game. You'd think maybe it would show up here. Can we cook? Thought I saw it was just the smoke coming out of here. New upgrade in the naval shop. New upgrade for this. New. Anything worth my while. Are these all mine now? Hold left trigger to analyze inhabitants and add information to the Encyclopedia of the Common Man, okay? Alexio. Aguilar. Okay, so these are the club ones. They're now unlocked. Let's see. Spanish Brotherhood. Bayek of Egypt. Shea Cormac. Itzio. Jacob Fries. Edward Kenway. Wear his own stuff. Arno Dorian. This is probably going to be in the Liberation DLC anyway, right? You son of a bitch. Well, what else do I have? So, is this missing because I'm wearing it? Assassin's outfit. I have to purchase it? Oh no, it's already purchased. It's just showing my money there for some reason. Well, maybe I'll wear this for a little bit, and then maybe we'll just swap into some of these for just funsies or something. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm glad. See, okay, examine. Nothing to examine. What the fuck? Oh, boy. Alright. Off to do now. Whoops. Is there anything upstairs? Have I been upstairs? Examine. Recent entries. Okay, this is just information shit. We're in the study. Boston Massacre. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure all of these documents are available on the wiki. Interested in reading. So are these part of the house? Or are these portraits that I've unlocked? I saw one that said I unlocked a portrait. I'm guessing this is my room. Maybe. Memento. Okay. That's it? Oh, this leads out to the balcony probably, huh? Let's wait on that for a minute. And then who knows what this is. Okay. Hooray. Alright, so there's the fast travel deal. Go do a homestead mission, why not? Peg leg mission. To the harbor master. Let's go do this first. Poison darts, trip mines. How do I get off my own property?
Bloody hell! Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot. You'll be able to make it to the house.
Yes. I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Miriam.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels. I prefer the open air.
Walking simulator again. Well, she's a hunter, so maybe we'll get some hunting materials, pelts, and the like.
Kana, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that, and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
Rope dart, huh? So that's gonna be how we get up there then. Climb up a tree and scan the area. Oh, which one? Tree stand and scan the area. Okay. There is one. You son of a bitch. There is one over here, as we know from me fucking around. Hold Y above a target to assassinate them. How come that guy doesn't show up on my phone? Now he does. I want the rope dart because that's apparently the thing I need to be using. What the fuck? Good work. Good work, bud. It's just... deer just happened to be there. Idiota. So is it this thing? How do I get my fucking... How do I get this thing again? I want to use this. This is my rope dart. Assign... there? Whatever. What I gotta do is kill this guy. It also wants me to kill deer along the way? I think that's just a general goal, is to kill deer. Hold Y to pull your target towards you to strike them. Up, if you please.
William Johnson's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting soon. Might be we make a good haul up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Don't know. Don't much care neither. Beat skulking around these woods. Something don't feel right.
Feeling a bit guilty on account of that woman you put a hole in?
Nah. She had it coming.
What's she dressed like that for anyway? It's not natural.
Should be able to assassinate both of them, yeah? Yeah, there you go. Now we just find that last poacher, after I scared off one of the deer that I needed. Still around here somewhere, I'm sure. Indeed it is. This doesn't work.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Well, I had wanted to kill the deer. Thank you very much. There were 2 deer, and we could have completed that mission. Seemed to me like it was chasing one. Could have got a deer and a wolf. Whatever. I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities to kill deer. Okay. That's great. Screen just minimized for some fucking reason. Maybe I'm running out of memory. Possible I'm running out of memory. We'll try and end this here, actually. Yeah, this probably ends the thing real quick.
Thank you, Achilles.
You are most welcome.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Can we pick this up? I don't imagine she'd appreciate me stealing her musket, but hey. Where are we, by the way? Okay. I still have no goddamn clue. I'm gonna have to look this up, probably. Figure out how to get that. Peg legs trinket. Alright. Well, I got a peg leg mission. I don't know that it's the same as this thing, though. Definitely not. Probably have to fast travel my way down there. We'll go over here next time. We'll end this one here and see you then.